Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the Kaiju Conservative coming at you with another fun podcast episode. Actually, the first one I've done in a couple of days. I've been kind of feeling under the weather, so I figured I'd take a bit of a rest, bust out a couple of my other videos, and make sure I didn't get too sick, because I don't want to miss any time on the day job. Now, if you've been paying attention the last couple of days, ladies and gentlemen, you know that Harvey Weinstein, big Hollywood producer, one of the most powerful men in the industry, has come under fire recently for essentially sexually harassing, assaulting, and allegedly raping actresses throughout the years. And we know now that this is one of those kind of open secrets in Hollywood. Everybody knew about it. Everybody was making jokes about it. People knew that Harvey Weinstein was a predator of the worst kind, but they didn't want to do anything about it. They didn't want to tell anybody about it or talk about it in any serious manner because they all wanted to keep their jobs. You know, they didn't want to not be working at all. They didn't want to have that whole, oh, you'll never work in this town again situation on their hands. Well, most people, now that the allegations have gone public, most people are condemning Harvey Weinstein. In fact, a lot more people are coming forward than just the original accuser. As I mentioned before, there's now 3 women that have accused Weinstein of outright raping them. But for Lindsay Lohan, none of that matters. Lindsay Lohan, she took to Instagram the other day, and she posted a video defense of Harvey Weinstein, Weinstein, however the hell you say his name, in which she said, "I feel very bad for Harvey Weinstein right now. I don't think it's right what's going on. He's never harmed me or did anything wrong to me. We've done several movies together, and so I think everyone needs to stop. I think it's wrong." Well, Lindsay, I think it's wrong that he's taking advantage of young actresses. You know, I think it's wrong that he's harassing young actresses. I think it's wrong that he's using his power to manipulate these women into doing his bidding sexually. I think it's wrong that he is allegedly a rapist. That's what I think is wrong about this whole situation. But I don't know. I'm not a Hollywood starlet, so I might be crazy on that. But Lindsay continued to push her foot further into her mouth, and she actually took on Harvey Weinstein's wife, Georgina Chapman, and she called her out. Now, Georgina Chapman, she announced the other day that she was leaving her husband. She was leaving Harvey with her 2 children, which is understandable. I kind of question whether or not she knew about all of this, though, and whether she just decided to leave since it became public, but that's neither here nor there. But what Lindsay said about Georgina is, I think Georgina needs to take a stand and be there for her husband. Wow. Talk about stand by your man. So Lindsay essentially wants Georgina to pull a Hillary Clinton and stand by Harvey no matter what. Now, what you've got going on with this whole Harvey Weinstein scandal is you've got this effort to scrub Weinstein from everything. Essentially, everything that he ever worked on. The Weinstein Company is going to be probably changing its name. He's been removed as executive producer from several upcoming projects that he was working on, and they're going to go back and remove him as executive producer from past projects that he was working on, TV and film as well, which is all very 1984 of Hollywood. It's a very liberal thing to do. You know, just wipe the past clean, pretend it never happened, pretend it doesn't exist, sweep everything under the rug. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, is completely unacceptable. Harvey Weinstein needs to be fully investigated by the authorities. The police need to be looking into this, especially into those 3 women that claim they were raped by Harvey Weinstein, and he needs to be nailed to the wall. He doesn't need to be going to rehab in Europe, which he is doing right now, and I suspect he's going to stay over in Europe. Kind of like Roman Polanski, you know, that whole Hollywood celebrity living in exile sort of thing. And if that's going to be the case, that is a completely unacceptable situation. What we need to do is we need to prosecute Harvey Weinstein to the fullest extent of the law, make an example of him, and then we need to encourage other victims of other Hollywood executives to come forward. These people who are abusing their power need to be stopped. And the only way that that is going to happen is if the people who are being victimized come out and say, this person sexually assaulted me, this person raped me. That is the only remedy for this. Drag it into the light and let the legal system run its course. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. I know this was kind of a short one, but if you liked what you heard, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that notifications button so that way you know whenever I upload a new video, and I will see you all next time.